What's up, folks? So I've been looking at videos. I've got my new Cold Steel catalog in today. Hoot hoot. Actually, I got it in a couple days ago because today's Sunday. I think I got it in Friday. And there's some pretty good looking knives in here. I think I'm going to be placing another order, maybe adding to my collection a little bit. Let me see if I can find the ones that I was looking at here real quick for you. Because we all know I don't pre-do these videos. I just kind of go for the gusto and yak it on up. Here's a knife right here that I found quite interesting. The Kaboon. Yeah. I was actually looking at getting that one as a secondary to my GI Tano. As most of you know, I use this as a kitchen knife. And although it works great for cutting pork chops and things of that nature, I don't know, it can get a little cumbersome because number one, there's no sweep to the blade at all, 100% straight. And as great as this knife is, you know, pork chops it's great, everything like that it's great, chopping stuff up it's great, but who can not have enough knives, right? So thinking about purchasing one of those Kaboons or whatever, Koboons, whatever they pronounce it as, because that looks like a pretty decent knife. In the videos I've seen on it, it's got a decent sweep to the blade, so that might become my kitchen knife there. Another one of these that I was looking at were these mini tacks. These look quite appealing to me, especially the Skinner model. And of course there's glare. There's the Skinner. Alright, you guys can just Google it, but that's the Skinner right there. That one really intrigues me, and like this X-Acto knife looking one right here. I like that one too. So I might be purchasing those because I could really use a good skinning knife, because right now my skinning cleaning knife is that right there. Cold Steel Bowie Spike. And if you haven't noticed, I love my Cold Steel knives. I personally think that they're some of the best in the world. Certainly some of the most affordable, depending on what you buy. Not to say that other knives are junk, but you know, I certainly like Cold Steel knives. So real quick here, there's like one or two more in here that I saw that I wanted to show you guys I might be purchasing. Oh, by the way, just as talking filler here, my dog Ellie, you know, my German Shepherd, she was deciding to walk around the house with a 10-pound weight in her mouth today. So I don't know if she's like thinking she's retrieving geese or turkeys or what, but yeah, heard a thumping in the living room, and there she was, running around with a 10-pound weight and throwing it around. You know how dogs do that with their head, you know, thrashing thing? She was doing that with a 10-pound weight. Kind of dropped it. Ah, here's another knife that I was looking at getting. And this is one that I've been after for a long time to replace my everyday carry, Smith & Wesson Homeland Security. Great knife, served me well. But God, that thing is thick. Oh, so thick. And it weighs a ton, too. Although I will tell you that that's a great purpose right there. You know, that's great. Break windows with that. But anywho, get the Recon 1. Yeah. Gotta get one of those. Hopefully when I order, they will still have the spear point, because I don't like the clip point. The blade's too dang gone big for me. And I don't want the Tano. So those are the knives that I was looking at getting: the Kaboon, the Mini Tac Skinner, and a Recon 1. I was kind of thinking about getting one of these machetes here to replace my Tano for chopping tasks, but I'm not so sure I want to do that. But let's talk a little bit about the knives I do have here real quick. How much time I got? 5 minutes. Alright. So of course, the Cold Steel, there. You don't see that. The Smith and Wesson, Homeland Security. Had that one for about 3 years and it's seen a lot of use. As you can see, it's even been used as a hammer before. So, hey, use what you got, right? Cold steel Bowie spike. I love this knife so much. Stays so razor sharp. So razor sharp. It's not even funny. Sheath, basic Kydex Securex sheath. As you can see, the belt loops I threw on there, just zip ties. My GI Tano. You guys have seen that before. Love this thing, and I love that paracord handle. If I could get some more of these, like just one or two more, I would, because God, that paracord handle is just incredible. I love it. When you combine that paracord handle with mechanics gloves or any kind of quality glove with like a suede, kind of a textured palm, you can chop all day. And there's enough weight to do what you need to do. There's enough size to do what you need to do. And God, I just love that knife to death. And geez, what did I pay for that? Like 15 bucks when I got it. Wish I would have got my ODA too, but the place was out of stock. And then my most expensive knife that never gets used. A Remington, I don't even remember the model of this. I can tell you it was made in Italy. But I love this knife. Only problem I have with it is it's so thick, and the grind on the blade just goes like, it's like that at the blade, and then just goes. It's like just so wide that you can't do anything with it hardly. But if I was needing a knife that would not go dull very fast, this would probably be one that would maintain a very good utility edge. Got great jimping on the back of it there. As you can see, now these knives are no longer made. Not like you're going to be able to just go down to Walmart and pick one of these up. Of course, you never could. The only thing that pisses me off is that somebody did get their hands on it and marred up the blade really bad. So that kind of sucks. But that's the way life goes. What are you going to do, right? So that's a great knife. And as far as the sheath on this one, it's actually kind of nice. It's I guess you would say it's like a Kydex and then wrapped in Cordura, which is really awesome. And this isn't like the military model that's got all the webbing on the back and everything. This actually came off of my Black Hawk mag pouch drop leg system, because I wanted that pouch to ride up a little higher than it was. So I took one of the leg straps off of it and figured it might fit in this sheath. And sure enough, so now I can wear this as a leg rig, and it does quite well with it. And as a matter of fact, usually when there's a tornado, this is the knife I grab for some reason. But it's probably because it's got that saw on it that I like to have the capabilities there. So it's pretty good. I do need to get a sharpener for this though, thinking about just getting a straight Arkansas stone. Just a good whetstone. So yeah, there you have it. My knife collection currently, and a couple of knives that I'm looking at adding. Can't wait to get that Skinner in, and I can't wait to get that little X-Acto knife or whatever the frick you'd call that in. And I might get me a tie light too, so I've been looking at a tie light as well. So anywho, thanks for your time. Practice and enjoy. And yeah, that's that. See you guys later.